Perhaps an element of being divine is being touched by the stories of others, being moved to compassion, and allowing the stories of others to wipe away prejudice. The story comes from Matthew chapter 14. A Gentile woman who lived there came to him pleading, "Have mercy on me, O Lord, Son of David, for my daughter is possessed by a demon that torments her severely." Jesus' first reaction seems to be just to kind of ignore her, no response. The second reaction is to say, well, my mission is just to the people of Israel. She continued asking for help. And Jesus says, well, it really isn't right for me to take food that's meant for the children and to give it to the dogs. I have to admit to very strongly disliking that response. She continues on, and here's the interesting part. She says, well, yeah, that's true, but even the dogs get to eat the crumbs that fall under the master's table. And Jesus says, your faith has been great. Your request is granted. In my mind, as I heard the story this morning of the gospel, immediately went to the parents of students with learning disabilities, medical conditions, physical disabilities, who insisted that the schools provide exactly what their children needed. And their perseverance paid off, and those children graduated. And my mind also went to the civil rights pioneers, to the indigenous people, to members of minority groups, including sexual and gender minority peoples, who refused to live with discrimination, who insisted on having equity and equality. And their struggles were heard, their life stories heard, and history was changed. I think there are lessons in this reading for this week for members of majority groups, for those people in power, and that is, be divine. Listen, hear the stories, respond with love and compassion. And for members of groups that have been held back from positions that they deserved, who've been treated like second or third class citizens, to never give up. You're worth it. God hears your concerns.